925 Jared's. So finished your treatment, and looking at the infestation that you have, this is exactly the kind of infestation that the treatment is good at. This is clearly a soil issue. In fact, you probably don't even have a tunnel here that can be targeted with traps, except for one right there. So the reason I wanted to make video notes was to give you some idea of what I think may be contributing to your problem. This is certainly a moisture issue, and I don't know if it's that there's too much water here for too long of a time, or if it's dried out for too long of a time and then periodically doused. I don't know, but this kind of patterning, the depth that this has, because this is deep infestation, and the location, because your infestation is in the hardest place to get to for moles, meaning that this was really noisy, which tends to mean deep infestation. Plus, all the infestation is mostly in this shaded area that is getting drenched by your irrigation. Your irrigation hits this very well, which is great. But if it hits it frequently, that may be contributing to your problem. As you go forward, it's a good idea that as you irrigate, you want to irrigate at least, maybe once a week, maybe twice a week. But before you know that the irrigation is going to go on the next morning, you may want to take a little shovel and test the soil to make sure that you have sufficient drying, about an inch, half inch down. If you do, it's time to irrigate. If the soil is still kind of wet, you really want to wait, because all soil needs sufficient drying time in order to avoid the kind of imbalance in the soil that causes this. So you can't water your moles away. You were right adding the treatment to it, but this is deep infestation, and our treatment has to seep further and further down, and this could be 2 feet down. So it can take a little bit of a while for this to be completely effective for you. In the interim, I'm going to keep the offer of adding the trapping onto this, because while we can't trap this, once these guys start to react to the soil treatment and want to get out of here, you might start seeing them kind of going crazy. Adding trapping to that, since they're so isolated in this closed off area, they have to find their way out. That can be messy. So there was a discount attached to that trapping offer to include to be done today. I'm going to leave that open for a week just in case you see this and you decide, yes, this is a tough enough job that you want to add trapping. We'll be able to put one there, but as this starts to develop and as moles try to find their way out, we'll likely have some straighter tunnels. They'll be able to target better. So consider that, and let me know. Thank you.